Hello. Maria Fe is already recording the meeting. You can continue, please.
Welcome, teacher and classmate. Today, we are going to present our proposal for Project 3. This group is made up of Jocelyn Damian and María Fe Rivera, who speaks to them. The teacher of the area is Yvonne González Gutiérrez.
Okay. And the last one, the skill that we are going to work on in this activity are three, and they are the following that will be mentioned: listening, reading, and writing. The exercise that we are going to develop next is in an interactive and virtual application called Live Worksheets, where students must enter and solve the activity with the link that the teacher will send in the meeting through the chat.
The objective of activity is for the student to be able to listen, identify, and understand what the audio transmits in order to correctly answer what is requested in each activity or questions posed. This is in order for the student to put into practice answering questions in the present simple.
Okay. The activity is aimed at third-grade primary school students, and this activity consists of the student listening to the proposed song and being able to sing it. Then they will answer some questions in the present simple, specifically with there is and there are.
Okay. The feedback that is used with the students in this activity is through metacognition questions that are the following. That I have learned, how have I learned it, what has it served me for, what other times can I use it. Metacognition is a regulatory system that helps students understand and control their own cognitive performance. Metacognition, in this case, allows the students to take charge of the knowledge of how it is organized and planned, how its memory works, the formats with which it learns best, conducting an assessment of their learning needs and generating practical application strategies to meet these needs. To help students use the best strategy for each type of learning situation. It is helpful as teachers to familiarize ourselves with some metacognitive skills that students will need, as well as some metacognitive facilitation strategies that we can incorporate in our course and in activities before and after training.
Okay. The evaluation instrument for this activity is through a rubric and the three indicators that are being evaluated are listening, where students are expected to listen to audios or sounds and understand their content without teacher support. The second indicator is reading. Here, the student is expected to read fluency clearly, respecting the pronunciation marks and having an acceptable pronunciation according to the vocabulary thought. And finally, we have the rating indicator where we want the student to answer the question is the present simple. There are and there is. On the other hand, it should be noted that these assessment instruments respond to the educational proposal defined in the curriculum design of the course and must be directly relate to the instructions given to the student beforehand to apply the learning technical or strategy. Among the main advantage of using the assessment instruments are they allow each student to assess their learning process during their work. Thus, it becomes a formative evaluation instrument. They give greater reliability and validity to the qualification process. They allow to assess and qualify in a more objective way. They make clear the criteria that will be taken into account for the evaluation of learning. They guide in the constructions of the learning task and allow each student to carry out a final review of the work before submitting it. They promote self